Hello everybody, it's the Lizard Wizard here and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at the weekly challenges. I will be doing this every week from now on, going through the weeklies, showing you where to go and how to complete them as easy as possible. So, hi and welcome. Right, so this section I'm going to show you how to build a decoration in a shelter times 15. So what you want to do is you want to go into one of these. Okay, now there are multiple different ways and things of these you can get. So that's the vault room, and you go down to the bottom here, it says shelters. It is any of these. So I've got the utility room shelter, which is what I've got down there, and then you also have all of these as well. You can do it anywhere, but obviously I've already built in here because this is my little fish display room where I'm busy trying to collect all the rare fish. So what you want to do is you want to come in here in your shelter that you put down. It'll be all empty. Okay, what you want to do is you want to hold back if you're playing on a controller. You want to open up your crafting menu if you're not. You want to go to scroll down just into decorations, and anything in here counts. Okay, so you want to try and find the cheapest thing possible. Okay, so for me, it's the fast-snacked balloons. Now, a lot of people might still have this for sale in their vendors. So you want to pop around vendor hopping if you don't have it at the moment. And you want to try and grab something like this, because this costs me 1 cloth and 1 rubber. So you pop it down, and as you can see, 1 out of 15. So you literally just... It does take up your budget, but there you go. There's that weekly done. It's that simple. Right, so now we're going to look at bulk gold. Bulk gold is, out of all of the collect X, Y, or Z, or bulk ones, is the biggest bastard. Trying to find certain things that drop gold is quite difficult. First place I'd recommend going, White Spring Mall. Now, if you can buy bulk gold from any of the vendors, if you find it, I fully recommend, straight off the rip, you do that. Because getting this challenge out of the way, I would probably re-roll it as well. I hate this one. Any of the vendors that sell bulk have a chance to sell bulk gold. So you want to have a quick look in here. If any of them sell bulk gold. If not, what you want to do is... So, how many do you need? You need 10. Okay? So, come in here. Gold plated flip lighter. There's 2. There's another 3. That is 5. Okay? That's 5 of your gold done already. Junk. He isn't selling any gold. But as you can see, I've already got 5, which means I'm now up to 8. None. He is a trader. Work here when it does that. Junk. Any gold? Nope. Yeah, just keep trying all the vendors. She's not a vendor. Any junk? Gunpowder. Any junk? Nope. So, this is what you should do first. Now, it's not ideal for everybody. Because some people might be skimping on the caps at the moment. Gold tablespoon, buy that as well. I'm now up to 6. However, I promise you now, it is 1,000 times better than the RNG of having to mass farm. Because this is the most annoying challenge in the entire game. So with this one, have a look at that. There is a couple of board games which give you gold, and I believe they are the Untouchables one. Doesn't seem to have one in here. We'll check the last few vendors, and then I will succumb to RNG for you as well, just to show you. The last ones. Gold Potter Watch. So 6, 7 from solely coming in here and trying to buy gold junk from them. Now, if unfortunately you only got a few or it wasn't exactly great, you can server hop things like that do help, because obviously I think everyone has the same idea when it comes to trying to box off the weekly straight off the rip. Now I could just scrap this right now and get the challenge done just from solely being here, but I am going to show you a couple of things. So first place you want to go to is the White Spring Golf Club. Now obviously the weirdly enough, it feels like the ghouls and the scorched in here are more upmarket than the ones in other areas, but I don't think that's true. I think it's just maybe the loot table on them slightly different, or that might even be completely wrong, and the loot table on them might be exactly the same. But it feels like in here, a lot more of the weirdly more uncommon items have a higher tendency to drop. So I always, if I'm looking for gold scraps and I haven't got enough from buying, I will come to somewhere like this, because there is a metric shit ton of ghouls in here that just fall out the ceiling, fucking dangling about. And at some point or another, you should... Well, there's silver dropping. You should get a gold flip watch. You'll get a gold table knife. You'll get some form of something from one of them. Which will help you with your challenge. That's a real one. No, I can't. Any more? Or is it going to be difficult for me? There you go. Gold plate flip lighter in there. Legendary one. Thank you very much. As you can see, there was an absolute shit ton of them spawn. Farm your way through this. Just for the sheer amount of enemies that are here, you're probably guaranteed at least one, I'd say. There's a silver one, so I've been a bit unlucky with that. Check the bins. Check things like that. Eventually, you will get one, two, maybe a couple more. Best bet, like I said, is the White Spring Mall. Kill as much as you physically can in here. Get yourself down the stairs once you've cleared upstairs. Because there will be another group of them in the surrounding areas. Pre-war money, that's not one of the quests today. And we are specifically just looking for flip lights and stuff. Check the lockers, there you go. Unfortunately, it's silver for me, it seems to be quite frequently at the moment. What the fuck? Check all the lockers. And if you aren't getting what you need, next best place is going to be Morgantown. So like I said, finish off everything in here, because more and more and more will just keep spawning. And then once you're done with this area, if you haven't got what you need, I would get yourself to the White Spring Station before you leave. Have a look to see if this this vendor is selling a slab of bunk gold. Let's have a look in here. Unfortunately, he is not. But again, gold fork, gold pocket watch ×2. So that from solely buying the items from the two different areas. So you've got the White Spring Mall with all the vendors, and you've got this without any RNG in regards to killing enemies for loot table drops, would have netted me, I think, 10. Now, obviously, like I said, you could go to You could go to anywhere over here, so Voltech Uni, Morgantown, Morgantown High School. Morgantown Airport is probably one of the best ones because it's instanced. And farm there, as well as the Charleston Capitol building and anywhere with like ghouls and things like that. They tend to have it in the loot table because they drop quite a lot of junk and shit. I'm going to now fast travel back to my camp to scrap these to finish the challenge. Right, so pop to the scrap box, scrap it all, and there you go. There is junk. So that is that segment of the video done. So the next weekly is drink tea. You can grab it from other people's camps, or you can complete the event over here where you protect the giant teapot as it heats up and you fight off the waves of animals, and that does give you tea, gives you sweet water brew. That counts as well. So you teleport yourself to the weirwood. You go behind the weirwood. You have plants here. So you have your sunflower. Okay. This is 1,000 times easier if you go into your perks. Alright. And in perception, there is one called Green Thumb. So I'm going to take off Grenadier because I'm not throwing any grenades at the minute. Put Green Thumb on. Okay. So there's Bloodleaf. So as you can see, I got 2. So you can either come in and just grab Sutflowers, Rhododendron, Sutflower. There's a couple there. Bloodleaf, couple of Sutflower seed as well. Grab them. And then what you want to do is you want to get yourself a few dirty waters. Alright. Quite a lot of Sutflowers there, so you can... You don't need to harvest them all, you don't need them all, but you can if you want. Go to the cooking station here. Again, could be at a camp, or you can go back to the White Spring Mall. Alright. And you can go here. All drinks. So you want to make your boiled water first, okay? And then as soon as you got your boiled water, you can do this. Alright. And this still counts. So 1 blood leaf. So I've got 4. So that's 4 tea. So all it is 1 wood, 1 flour, and 1 boiled water. So if we all just bash them in, you go into your food and drink. Okay. And there it is there. So this one here, for instance. All you do is you drink 5 of the ones you've just made. And that is as easy as it is to drink tea. Now we're going to look for collect a lighter, a cigarette, or a cigar. Now I've already, in the process of doing other challenges, almost completed this one. And that is solely from killing ghouls and scorched. So if you just want to kill shit to get them, because you get XP as well, get yourself to either... the Charleston Capitol building that has a ton of them in there, and you've got a massive chance to get stuff there. Or you can go to places like Somersville Dam, you can go to Morgantown. Now, I have one location for this particular one. If you come here, it's an instanced location, so it should almost be guaranteed to have spawned there. If it hadn't reset the instance, you might have to reset your loot, because loot resets after you've picked up 251 junk items. So you might have been here not long ago and not picked up, or not been on in a week and not picked out up, so it hasn't reset. But if you come to Sugar Grove, okay, well, get yourself, I don't know why I did that so difficult. You get yourself inside, and what you want to do is you want to go all the way to the back. Okay, so straight in here, straight through, down these stairs, straight in. Should be a couple of robots on your way. Honk all these. And what you want to do is turn your light on, come to here. As you can see, cigarette cartons. Okay, so if you hop on here, that's cigarettes. There is an actual metric shit ton. So the next thing we are going to look at is the crafting a plushie at a Tinkerer's Bench. If you're not sure if you have a plushie or not, at the moment of doing this, there is one free in the store. I don't know how long it will be free in the store, but if you go to the Atomic Shop, okay, in the featured here, the Clear Axolotl is free for everybody. Come to the Tinkerer's Bench, you press craft, okay, and you go down to souvenirs. Okay, there's the one from the Atom Shop. So all you do is you come over to cloth, you press craft. 1, 2, 3. So the next thing that we are going to look at, okay, is the Daily Opt. Now, this one is this right here. Complete daily operations on a public team. Now, you've got two choices with this, okay? All you need to do is make a public team. So create a new team, just whack it on casual, so you get the bonus intelligent, which makes you level up faster. What you want to do is, so you're on a public team now, you come to the map, world activity, expand it, and your daily ops is right here. Now, if you do start a daily team and you need help, you can create a new team, and you can do one called daily ops. So all you literally do, I'm going to try and solo it here for purpose of the video. So press join. It'll hit you with a little loading screen. And then it should take you into the location where the daily ops is taking place. There you go. And of course it'll be on the last one, wouldn't it? Which is dog.
Perfect. We got it.
So now, go to the signal transmitter. Hold the button that tells you to hold. And there's one disabled. Get the dog.
Second code acquired.
Yeah.
Same deal as before. Sneak over to an interceptor.
So the interceptor, fortunately for me, was right here. Get that quickly disabled. For the last one to spawn, a boss will appear. And there he is there. There you go. That's simple. So now I've got the final code. He normally spawns nearby where you've gone. You don't have to look for him. He's always marked. So what happens is now 7 minutes 10. You would disable the final interceptor here. What you do, press the exit button. So what you do is you view rewards. Well, that is how you do the daily ops. So you can do this 5 times in one day. 3 in one day. It doesn't make a difference as long as you do it 5 times before your weeklies are up. You're lost times by 12. And as you can see here, we're already running into them. So there's one. There's 3 straight off the rip. Yeah, there is 5. There's another one. This research site definitely has a few of them. We'll travel there. So here's a few more lost. There should be a few of them here as well. So you should be able to easily finish off within a couple of areas what you have left. You've got your slumber hotel, you've got your research site, and you have the giant manor here. Will be your 3 best bets. That is how you kill the lost. So the next challenge we're going to be doing is the kill 30 Rust Raiders. Now, obviously these only spawn inside Burning Springs. So the main area you want to go to first, to the Rust Kingdom. So first you want to run straight in here. So you just want to make your way through as much of this as you possibly can. So you might have to server hop to find one of these that hasn't been done because this is not instanced. You fucking mind? I'm on 13 already and I've only really been to 2 little tiny places in here. So you come through here. And there's another Deathclaw. Finish off this area. So see if there's any more around here. Like I said, if nobody has done this, you easily should be able to finish your 30 in here. I mean, probably in total around about 40 in here, so it's not horrendously difficult. It's just server hopping to find one that hasn't already been done. Do the Abroxidine Chemical Power Substation, that has about 5 or 6 of them there. Ash Cave also has 20 or 30 of them there. Completely depends on spawns. So that is now the Rust Raider one done. So now we're going to be looking at bulk screws. So firstly, any vendor who sells any form of bulk item has a chance to have the screws in his inventory. You buy 2 of them, okay, so it gives you 10 a pop, right? Costs you about 400 gold. So let's have a look at Sugar Grove. So inside here, now this does have a lot of robots in it. Look for in here, right, is desk fans and other things that have screws in. Yep, look, there you go. I've got 2 already. The desk fan, so that's 3 already. So as you can see in here, there will be a ton of like clipboards and things like that. Give everything a little grab. Else gone, but there's some more desk fans. Check all the side rooms as well. There's another fan that I left by an accident. 7 at the minute. There'll be more than 15 fans in here. So it was 10 screws so far. It's fast travel. So as you can see, I need 5 more. Alright. Right, so you want to go inside the Capitol building. Any one of these main buildings you can go into. Like there's a typewriter there. So let's scrap everything now. I'm up to 14. Right back upstairs then. But there you go. There's a typewriter. And there you go. Junk to produce screws. Done. So, thank you for watching. Please like, comment if you have any questions or queries, and I'll help you as best as I can. Subscribe to the channel because I will be doing this every week. Other than that though, thank you very much for watching. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun, and I will see you all in the wasteland. Thank you very much.